Yes, my people, it's your boy Andrew Smith, known as Kudi, for which that's not my real name. Yeah, I know that. So, we're going to be talking about a few things that have been running around Kampala, the news that has been buzzing everybody's phone, you get me? But I want to first start with the introductions. There is a fine woman just beside me, and she wants to say hi and say her names too.
Hi guys, this is Mabel.
Like she said, she's Mabel. Let's go to the gentleman right there.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tukus. You know what it is.
Yeah, man, many people know this guy, by the way. And I'm surprised. If you know him, then I think you know me, then I think you know her. So that's the thing. So I want to take it straight up, because I need these people to really, be part of the show.
Yeah.
Comment, like, subscribe, whatever, you get me? Be part, you get. So, I want to start straight off from a linked video of a bunch of young kids doing that thing. I don't know if they are doing that thing right, but they're doing that thing. You get the video about Kitende, that thingy. Have you watched it though?
Yeah, I did.
And
Did you like it?
well, just tell us what feeling or what thoughts came to your mind. How do you feel? What reaction? What did it bring to you? You get me?
I was just speechless.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to say. I was like, what?
So, okay, so what do you think? Okay, let me take it a bit more further. What do you think is the reason to that? Why do you think these kids decided to do that?
I think maybe they are so idle. Or maybe because they are not at school right now and they don't have anything to do, they're just roaming around. And maybe they even have careless parents, because I don't know how such young kids could meet up with those guys, from where, because when you're not at school, at least you should be home.
Exactly.
So I don't know how they got to be involved in such things when they're not at school.
It sounds really serious.
Now you know what, eh? I do. Eh? These guys are not I do. Oh.
Hey, tell us your part, mama.
I think, let me say right from high school, because let me say, Kitende has been known for setting precedent. You get every year they give us 2021 we were waiting January, February, March, April, May.
Hey.
Finally,
they
give us
to cover up all those times they were not giving you.
Dangerous. But now, I think first leave alone being idle. I think maybe to them it's now something normal. It has to happen. They have to give us something every year.
Yeah, or maybe their school, their directors or teachers, or maybe they don't have these senior women teachers and these
to counsel them and
yeah,
all
to
that.
counsel them, because they need counseling. There is no way you can be that young and you can do something that even our mothers can't do.
Wow, that's so good.
If you guys watched that video, did you guys notice that babe did not make a single sound?
I saw this come.
She was just there give it. Give it. No sound. Sound it.
But wait, how many boys were in that thing? Or they were having a what?
There were 3.
There were 3.
It's like a foursome, bro.
Well, I think for my case, I feel it is something that would piss someone off. On the real side. Of course, people like to see these things and go damn, this guy is have guts. Okay, this guy is hard. Wow, I know that thing. But man, it takes me back to the person who even recorded this thing, man. Who recorded? Yeah. Because if you realize, I didn't see any face of a guy, but I saw a face of a woman there.
Yeah.
You get it? So that's kind of creepy. And the other thing is, how sure are you guys that it is Kitende? That is another thing that was making me wonder.
Yeah,
because we didn't see any uniforms there. Nobody said a thing that, yo, we are the guys from Kitende, what's up?
Maybe they are even from the
it is.
How can you know?
It's easy to point fingers at what? At someone who has been known for doing something over and over.
Okay.
So maybe.
So wait, take us a little bit back. What's the previous thing they've done?
Sex videos.
Anyway,
The same
like
shit.
Yeah, the same shit.
some people say like they know that girl. She's from Kitende, like, but no one is sure because there was no badge, there was nothing.
And then later on, do you know what is surprising? Later on, when this video, let's say like I do a video, I snap, and then maybe you watch it on Tukusi's status, and you're like, wait, I know this guy.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah,
and then
something
Tukusi's like,
like
oh, you know him, and then in that conversation you tell him about me, like, hey, we met here, oh, he does this and that. You get,
Yeah.
so that video reached some guy, and some guy is like, oh wait, I know this babe, like she has AIDS or she's got AIDS, and it's like those young other boys are dead, like for now, like.
You know.
So imagine that, and I didn't see any protection there.
Yeah. It was live, man. Didn't
It was raw.
It was
You get? So that is another thing that man made me feel like, yo, people are dying.
Okay. I think facts, eh? It's over.
Yeah, me, I was
It's
just
over.
actually wondering, like, how old is this girl? Is he normal? You know,
Yeah.
he might be she might be mentally disturbed. Maybe you never know.
Sexually.
Even mentally, like there is
Sex
because
not no mental health.
let me ask you, when you have normal senses, like how can you be there and you be with those guys doing shit and someone is recording you? You know.
And I think it also takes us back to how these kids have been growing, man. Because if they have the guts of having a threesome.
Or maybe also because of these kids having phones and watching porn,
That's it.
because they've been watching these Ugandan people see some Ugandans as their role models. We've seen many Ugandans releasing their nudes, doing what, and there is nothing that happens. They actually become celebrities because of that shit. And maybe she was doing it to also become a celebrity.
Or
Yeah,
to feel
because
like
we've
kind
seen
of.
examples like Desire Zinda,
Yeah.
Judith had, Martha K. So every time those young kids see from them,
Yeah.
they see there is nothing. People are just actually doing what? Like they take it as if it's actually good, like as if it's
Like-
actually normal, and they also do that shit so that they become famous, maybe.
Yeah, there could be a point. Okay, right about for now, if you guys are part of this show and you've been part of this show about what we've just talked about, go ahead and comment. Let's see what you have to say.
Yeah,
let's see
let's
what's
see
on
your
your mind,
comment.
you get. And you can go ahead and hit us up at Campus Fly. You guys will be getting all the details. Will be running below the screen, and then you just make sure you go by that. And then now, but before we close up, something so quick. The lockdown, I know that thing, the 41 days, I know that. So let's imagine you guys, you know what is happening. So how are you keeping up? Like, you have business, right? But I mean, things are closing. So how are you guys keeping up? Do you have side things or whatever?
Yeah, we are just staying home, but actually it's not good because you find you are doing a 3-course. Yeah, you're doing 3 courses, 3 years, like 1 course 3 years.
Exactly.
And now it has taken 6 years. Is it 6 years?
Yeah.
Because we've been in lockdown, people were at home. And right now we just went back to school and then we're like back to lockdown.
Yeah.
It's not cool. And then Museveni also said, His Excellency, that he will be giving jobs to
Rich kids.
rich kids.
And I see rich kids here. I see rich kids here.
No, we are not rich kids. Come on. So the rich kids are going to be having jobs. I think people who are from humble families or humble backgrounds.
Because I know one
maybe
thing
they
that you
shouldn't go
say.
back to school, because why should you even be in school when after all you're not even going to get a job?
Because the richer get richer,
And they are
but the poor get
closing
poor.
schools, opening opening.
But no,
So maybe
okay.
people should start looking for businesses to do, and
Not just business.
So basically, now, like for you,
yeah.
tell us what could you be into right now, or what would you be doing that is
well,
making that is keeping your lifestyle up? You get, because things are closing, they're not as easy as before. You've experienced that, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, me, I'm still working. Yeah, because I do work. And I'm part of the people who are still working.
And you're part of the people who are looking us down. So that means
No, I'm not.
so
part
that
of
means
the
you're going to
people.
continue working.
I'm not.
Because that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Because
part
I
of
want
the
to
people.
assume wherever you're working, they tell you guys, okay, everything has been shut down, so we're going to ask you to go home till further notice.
Yeah, but lucky enough, I'm still working.
I'm saying there when you are working, when they say
Yeah.
that, when they ask you to go home.
Oh, when they ask us to go
Yeah.
home, we just go home. Just like.
Now,
other
how will
people,
you keep
'cause
up?
I don't know. Maybe M7 wants us to die. I don't know.
You get all right. So yeah, I see you thinking so hard.
Okay, I think facts. The lockdown is here and it's here to stay. You get. So whether you complain, whether you say anything about the government, it all comes back to how systems adopt to being
Exactly.
And that is universities inclusive. Because I would applaud, let me say, for example, what Uganda Christian University is doing. You find none of us has lagged behind with, let me say, a year or anything, because the university adopts to having its education online.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
So other than us, getting into the bickering, complaining, and what have you, what can the system of the university do to make sure that education continues?
Exactly.
Okay. Then you look at the perspective, let me say, of guys who are, let me say, like off semester, they're not doing anything. This is now the time where you get to test your mind. You get how creative can you get? You get because personally, you find, let me say, I'm off semester and I'm reading, let me say, more legal content and what have you. But I'm also, because you find I do music and what have you. You find you're creating tracks. You're pitching out your track ideas to various people, maybe movie makers, maybe YouTube content creators.
Yeah.
You find you're a musician. You're writing music. You're doing what? So this period, as far as you find, there is nothing much that people say you can do, but there's a lot that you can actually do.
Yeah,
Exactly. That
but
is
then
smart.
another big thing is that, not all people can manage online studies. Because even Mubs tried it, people were studying online, but it wasn't. Because you imagine there is lockdown. Because of this lockdown, not all the guys will, not all the campus kids will remain around town, around Kampala. You find someone is going to a deep village, without even network,
Yeah.
You find someone doesn't have a smartphone, and maybe someone doesn't even have that data to continue buying data. You're in class and you're online studying, then automatically your data is off, and now you're not, you can't catch up.
But no, I think a solution, like, let me say, to data issues, it's very simple. You get, the university knows you're paying maximum tuition and you're not at the university physically.
Exactly.
Now, the university has to draw a budget and see what physical activities have been cut off.
Exactly.
Now, for example, at UC, the university came up with a policy whereby it had a contract with MTN, and a percentage of everyone who is using, let me say, the platform for online education was literally accessing it for free. So you can't tell me if a private university can do it, what can a government university do?
Yeah,
Exactly.
but still, so what do we do about people who come from villages? Maybe I'm at Mobs, maybe I'm at Mook,
And there's solutions.
And I'm in the village, deep village. There is no network. What should I do?
Yeah.
Because I won't stay in Kampala because I have to pay rent and I'm not earning anything and I'm not studying, so I have to go to the village,
Exactly.
But it all
People
comes
went back
down
to the
to
village.
solutions.
So
most of us think problems,
it's about the
we don't think
government.
solutions.
It's about the government. Because you see, we are not the only country that has corona. Yes, corona is very bad and it's very real. People are actually dying. People, you should actually take care, put on your masks, sanitize every day, but still, just know, you guys, this is being so hard for a poor country like Uganda. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Because we've had our country borrowing trillions of money to take care of the people. They borrow in names of lockdown. People, we are locking down people. We are doing what? By they lock down people, they don't give them food. People are just earning from little businesses.
Yeah.
People are renting. You find someone is renting. He just has a small business and you're locking him down. So what do you expect them to do?
All right, yeah, guys. So like you had, it was a deep conversation here. I even don't want to call it conversation because there was a lot of sense in it. I'm glad you guys have picked a lot, and you can also go ahead and be part, man. Be part. You get what I'm saying? So, well, right now, I still have a thought in me that I want to talk about the Mubs and what? Kitende saga. But man, that video that the Mubs came up with to like revenging to Kitende, showing them that okay, we are bad, of that babe, you get. But that shit didn't do me right also, man. I was pissed.
That babe looked innocent.
It was so innocent, my G.
It looked like something like whereby you know how you can text your girl and you're like, damn, send me something. That it looked like that's what happened. You get. Then she recorded the video because like she was literally shy. Yeah? If you guys watched that video, yeah, me I watched it.
Anyway, they're like, there is no shy girl that can do that. Oh. Maybe she has an innocent face, but she's not literally innocent. She's not. Because you can't be innocent and you undress yourself in front of all of the camera. You put the camera under you and you start...
I'm sure there is more.
And after you even pray it, you see it and you send it to someone. How secure are you? Because we've seen people who be like, when Martha Nudes got released, she was like, my boyfriend, what, a lot of stuff. And I think people learned from it. So before doing that shit, you know what the consequences are. So maybe the girl knew, even if they leak, I'm okay with it, you know?
But on the educative side, I would always like ask girls, like I think in such situations you get like always value yourself. Like ask yourself, would I ask myself to send this video to someone? You get. So like at the end of the day, you're finding that your self-worth and how people look at you in society, because trust me, her classmates and whatever, no one's going to look at her the same way. The guys are going to be like, I can get this one. The girls will be like, ew, she sent a nude. Oh, she did what? You get. Society is so brutal, whereby side things people don't want to understand the fact that yes, whether you did it innocently or what, it happens.
Yeah, true. But you know, guys, you can always go ahead and say something. Because for me, man, it didn't make me happy at all. And something really short. It takes me back to the guys, man. Let's not do these things, man. I know we get that horn. That horn is very normal. But man, stop asking people to send you nani. Go and download your shit and watch it alone, mind you. You get, all right, guys. You can still hit us up on all the platforms of Campus Fly. I remain Andrew Smith.
Wait, the bad thing is that the people actually who are spoiling these kids, you find someone is telling someone at campus, send me nudes, send me nudes. When you go out there, there are parents actually. When you find there are big men asking for those photos.
Oh yeah.
From a young girl.
Because they know they feed them with money.
Yeah.
And this babe also doesn't want to cut it down because she knows the man is not going to be coming in again. Maybe that was the case of how innocent she was looking. But guys, go on, talk with us. Let's see what we can, do. I mean, yeah, more to that. So I was saying, I remain Andrew Smith, aka Kudi, and then Mabel, and then Tukus.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much for being part. We're out.
From January to December, cigarettes are guagala. Every baby is a joker. Hey, January to December, cigarettes is on my guagala. Yorionas in the Jamaica. Baby, now where they can swear.